Let me preach a minute.
Please do.
Well, no, this is something we should know because we live here. Uh, there were several different ways that you could acquire land. Uh, Head rights, for example, and we can talk about that later. But a lot of people say so-and-so got a grant, and that isn't what they really got. Normally, the way land was developed around here, and the tract of 8,500 acres, I think, is shown in Pete Joyner's book
It is a patent.
as Orange County Land Patents. And
July
the way you
1st,
got a patent,
1722.
1722, you went down to the capital, I guess it would be Williamsburg at that point, and you got yourself a warrant, which meant that no one else could apply for a patent until your warrant expired. You would get a surveyor, and Colonel Taylor happened to be a county surveyor. That's how he knew about this land. You get a surveyor and you survey the land off, and you apply to receive a patent. You can apply to either the governor, who's the representative of the crown, but if your politics are not quite right, you can apply to the crown directly. But you are awarded a patent, and a patent gives you a limited period of time within to do what is called seat and plant your patent.
4 years.
Yep, well, yeah, it varied, but yeah, that's about right. Seating meant that you had to create a place of business where you operated the patent. That was your business office. Planting the patent meant you had to develop a sufficient amount of that land to satisfy whatever legal requirements were required at that time. Building fences, building buildings, clearing land, planting land, and at the end of the patent period, there would be an appraisal, an assessment of what you had done. And if you had done enough to earn the patent, if you had, according to the inspectors, you had done enough, you would then get title to the land. You didn't have it titled until then. Now, you were allowed to use local land law, trespass, and that sort of stuff to keep people off the land while you're developing, seeding, and planting the patent. But the land was not yours until it had passed inspection. And patents around here did what they call lapse. People would people would be awarded a patent, fail to seed and plant, and the patent would lapse, and the land would be re-awarded to someone else. Now, a grant, a crown grant, colonial grant, you get the title the day of the grant. The day the document is signed, the land is yours. And one of the largest grants that we have anywhere around has as its southern border the Rapidan River, and it is called the Northern Neck Proprietary. And in 1710, it was, according to the Privy Council, and its decision was confirmed by the king, one single person owned that grant. Thomas Fairfax, the 6th Baron of Cameron, owned 5,282,000 acres in his own name.
Oh my gosh.
And like I say, he had the title. He didn't have to seed and plant. On top of that, if you got a grant you could receive certain, what do they call it, emoluments. You could have your own army. You could have your own court system. You could write your own laws.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you were king in your kingdom. Now, Fairfax gave up a bunch of that stuff to get the Privy Council to say that he was the owner. But the difference between Grant and Patton, for heaven's sakes, people, please get it straight. Because the terms are bandied around, and there is such a great difference between Pattons and Grants. Sermon over.